before I open the PPT. So for the next 6 hours today and next 2 weeks, we will do social media marketing. Okay. So what is SMM? Social media has become. Let me also open the chat for everybody to listen. Okay, guys. So today it will be more of PPT. Tomorrow we will do more of what do you call practicality. Okay. So let me check this. Yeah. Please type in your questions whenever you have something. So what is SMM? Social media marketing. It's one of the most integral part of our digital life. Why? Because my my population is on it, and we forgot Instagram in all this method, right? One of the most often used, especially for teenagers. So you have to be a part of this big bad world because my audience is on it, right? With so many of various social media channel, we fulfill our different needs. Could be professional reason, could be personal reason. Both are perfectly acceptable, right? And as an advertiser, you need to present that there, that's the place your audience hangs out. Whether you have a business to business or business to consumer type of business, there is always something you can leverage from this social media platform, be it B2B or be it B2C. So we always look at only B2C for SMM, but we are forgetting lot of channels, right, are also applicable for B2B, especially your slide share. What is, you know what is slide share, right? You update your PPTs over there, slide share, your LinkedIn. They are definitely proper B2B channels. Okay, so you have to use LinkedIn baby. Okay, so how it evolved and what you can do for business. Let's see the history of how it all started. Do you guys, anybody know which was the first social media networking site? Any idea, anybody? Before Facebook came in, something all came in. Just Facebook is definitely the first one, right? Orkut, before Orkut came in. Definitely Orkut. Google Plus is way later. Orkut was one of the oldest. In fact, I know people who got married because of Orkut. But yeah, it all started with this with a company called 6 Degrees or in Circa. So Sarka was a company which founded in 1997. Social media was born to connect and communicate online to reduce 6 degrees of separation. The first site was MySpace. MySpace, now it is more of a music channel. MySpace was launched in 2003, right? And this was the inspiration for a lot of other social media networking site. Have you guys anybody heard MySpace? Now it is more of a music relevant website, right? So this is how it evolved. If I open the zoom in the diagram in the right hand side, 2004 Flickr launched, Facebook founded, right? Facebook founded. It did not become so famous. 2005 YouTube launch, Weibo launch, social commerce introduced by Yahoo. 2006 was when Twitter was launched. Facebook was open for general public. So it took 2 years for them to open for general public. 2006 was the year when Google bought YouTube, right? And YouTube ads were launched on sites. So YouTube is definitely now a Google product, but it was actually bought by Google, right? 2007, they have been called Tumblr launched. 2008, Facebook surpasses MySpace in number of users. So people started moving from MySpace on Facebook. 2009, the biggest invention happened on this earth, Facebook like button. In fact, as per Facebook, they say that the most important invention on their page was the like button. Now, I have a small question for all of you, right? So, you had Orkut, you have so many other sites, right? Some voice issues. Wine is also okay. Is my voice fine now? Shivendra is not able to hear me properly. Others, is my voice fine because my net speed is 25 Mbps? Yes. So Shivam, yeah, maybe you may have to check. Not Shivam, Shivendra. Wine is also a site. Yes. VIN Wilson. Absolutely yes, but not that popular as of now. And by the way, Vine is now shut down. It's no longer there, unfortunately. In fact, Wilson, I would say TikTok, right, is almost uh, a copy of Vine. Well, they made small changes, but TikTok is also a small video clip like thing. Am I correct, Wilson? Vine was also basically for video clips. Mainly users could actually make 6 seconds videos. But Vine now got shut down. Sino Vivo, I'm not sure if I never even heard about it. Is Sina Vivo something? I'm not sure what is Sina Vivo, to be very honest. From where do you hear all this, Wilson? Wow. Oh, it is Chinese Twitter. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, and Tencent is mainly for gaming companies. So Tencent basically is a company which was again launched for gaming center. In fact, it's one of the largest gaming companies in this world. And again, this is also a Chinese-based company. Listen, you follow the Chinese market very well. I'm to say you are talking about a lot of Chinese companies. I'm to say even Tencent is a Chinese company, one of the largest gaming companies in the world, technically. Oh, okay, okay. So Tencent is one of the largest gaming companies in this world, right? And most of the Chinese companies are not so famous, right? So that's one thing. Now TikTok is there. In fact, TikTok is, I can say, inspiration from Vine, right? And Sina Weibo is a Chinese Twitter version. Okay, so we had this Orkut and all this stuff, right? Any idea why did people move from Orkut to Facebook? It happened very soon. I'm going to say, 2006, Orkut was everywhere. Suddenly, people stopped using Orkut and Facebook was all over the world. Any idea why? Why people suddenly moved to Facebook from Orkut? What happened? Or what was different on Facebook from Orkut? Have you ever thought about that? Chatbox also came much later. UI, okay. In fact, I'll tell you what. So one of the biggest reasons, as far as I concerned, is all of us love to gossip. Facebook made a wall where I could see what is happening in other people's life, which was not in Orkut. It was very private. You can only scrap. You can only scrap people and do something. But Facebook made a wall which was made my life open to everybody. We all love to gossip and we all love to be gossip for good things. Am I correct? Poke also. Do we all like to be talked about us? We want to show off what we are doing, what we're not doing. And that's one of the biggest reason. And as per Facebook, the biggest invention has been the like button. Based on this like button, they understood what do people want, right? And what are people liking? Based on those likes, they were showing relevant posts to people, making them, okay, psychologically think only about those things and then showing relevant ads, thus making business out of it. So Facebook is probably the best networking site which can play with your emotions as well, right? The kind of content it sends it can send you through emotional turmoil as well sometimes, right? So be careful about this social media networking site. But as a marketer, we should not fall prey to this, but use it to our advantage. Am I right? So Facebook happened, right? In 2009, Facebook gets like button. Unfriend was the new Oxford American Dictionary. Word of the year. YouTube reaches 1 billion viewers per day. 2009, 10 years back. When India had, and why I'm saying this, 2009, India had only 3% internet penetration. That is, only 3% of the people used internet actively. Because the time there was no 4G, 3G, no Geo. The only thing was you had to use it. You had to use it through through DSL connections, which were slightly more expensive, right? And for mobile phones, it was BlackBerry, which would support internet, and you could check emails from BlackBerry. Look at the way things have changed. 2010, Twitter sponsored tweets launch. 2011, Pinterest was launched, Google Plus launched, and now we know Google Plus is also shut down for that matter. And Snapchat launched. Snapchat has the youngest population on the earth. 2012, Facebook reaches 1 billion. So 2 years or 3 years after YouTube, Facebook will reach 1 million. Now Facebook is almost 3 billion, so 2 billion, right? And Pinterest becomes fastest site in history to break through the 10 million unique visitor mark. Google Plus launches communities and event features. 2013, Vine, as told by Wilson, and Instagram video launched. YouTube launches paid channels. Instagram introduced sponsored posts. Yeah, which target US users in November 2003. Twitter had 500 million registered user with more than 200 million active. Yahoo acquires Tumblr, and now even Yahoo is sold for that matter, right? You know, Yahoo got sold down to which company? To Verizon. 2014, Facebook turns 10. Ellen DeGeneres Oscar selfie becomes most retweeted tweet of all time. Instagram introduced sponsored post advertising targeting UK customers in September. So all this was there to help understand how the industry has evolved. Oh yes, how well you can use it. So this is the entire background of the social media marketing gamut that we're talking about. See, businesses found social media as a serious tool for promotion. Why? Because people were there. And like anything, it's free in the initial days. What happened then different platforms as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn started monetizing the popularity with self-serve native ad platform. Some social media channels such as Facebook, they made their own ad exchange to sell ad space in a structured and programmatic way. What do you mean by programmatic? Real-time bidding. What is real-time bidding? It checks for demand and supply, and the price keeps fluctuating on that particular platform. That's called programmatic buying, and it works on two concepts. Real-time bidding. That is the whole idea. So there is a product called DoubleClick, right? It is basically a company which Google bought in 2011. That's also ad exchange platform across the globe for different platforms. Facebook has made its own own ad platform where it decides which ad to show for what price to what kind of people. So this is how it started. If I go on the right side, right, first it was just digital, right, through computer and human being. Then Google came in, it became digital media. Then, Amazon was launched, the e-commerce companies. It became transactional, then social. Now social media, everything is integrated, and you are now social media marketing, which is the next big thing. So why use social media? Reach. The power of social media is such that the number of worldwide users, forget reach, it has reached 2.5 billion by 2018, which is around one third of the Earth's entire population and 94% of US population. Why US is important? Because it's the largest spending population in this world. I mean to say the US market is the largest spending market. So if you can reach 94% of US market, you can conquer the world. An estimated half a billion of these users is expected to be from China alone, and approximately a quarter of the million from India. Why? Because of population. The region with the highest penetration rate of social network is North America, where around 60% of the population had at least one social media account. Just imagine 60% of the people have at least one account of social media. India is around 28%, right? This is the reach, right? Look at the signals over here. So why I'm showing you all this is so that you know where you can start. So look at the Facebook. It's almost 2.06 billion. Instagram is 800 million. Snapchat 178, Pinterest 200, LinkedIn 106 million. And this data is as per 2017, right? That's the latest data that we have from a company. Snapchat does not publish monthly active user data. The figure used here is DAUs reported by them in Q3 2017. So except Snapchat, we have data for everything. Snapchat does not believe in data promotion. Okay, there's no chat. Okay. And massive in India as well. See, Facebook again is 230 million users, Instagram 50, LinkedIn 42, Twitter 25. See, Snapchat is doing very well in India, almost 16 million, right? So Indian market Snapchat is doing very well, right? And that's majorly because of the young population. Anybody over here is using Snapchat? It's a very weird thing, but I don't know why it is successful.
Oh, Shivam is using it. So when you like Snapchat, I'm going to say I found it a bit funny, to be very honest, to use it. But yeah, it's being used across the globe. Organically as personal brand, Udesha for personal brand, if you are talking about, B2B, LinkedIn, you have to have your own post, everything. So LinkedIn is good for personal brand. But if let's say a normal social thing is there, you can also make a Facebook page. But if you want to make news and have something which is very right, be it politically, use Twitter. Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. You have to be everywhere. And if you're just trying to do time pass videos, then TikTok and YouTube. But yeah, you can always use LinkedIn for corporate profile. Yes, sure. It is a very good channel for college-going teenagers. So it has youngest population. So if my target group is young audience, I have to be on this channel. I have to be on Snapchat. Yeah. So if my target group is definitely young students, I have to be on Snapchat. No other option because that's where the audience is. Okay, let's take it now. A large amount of time is spent online. Am I right? So we almost spend 33% of our time on internet. So let's say I spend 8 hours on internet. 33% is spent on social media. Around 16% is spent on video streaming. 16% is spent on, let's say, music streaming. 13% is spent on articles and news, and around 22% on others. Right? I think somebody put me on mute. Can you hear me now? By accident, somebody put me on mute or something. I'm not sure. Yes, can you hear me now? I think I was on mute by default. Something happened and I was on mute. Okay, so we were talking about what can social media do for me, right? It can help you get traffic, right? By attracting by my post and by posting what I am looking for, right? I am able to drive traffic to my website to aid branding and revenues, build relationships with customers, prospects, and readers, establish myself as an expert in my field, and build my brand. Okay, this is to answer a question from somebody earlier, right? I think Uddesha asked, right? How can I grow a personal brand? How can social media marketing or social media channels help you to establish yourself as an expert? Anybody can give me an example? How can social media channels help me to build a big brand? By absolutely by making a personal brand and then encouraging the right kind of engagement as well. Am I right? So apart from doing that, you should also ensure that you are getting the right kind of audience to talk about you. Absolutely. So these are the major channel, right? And you get traffic, then nurture my traffic, build my brand building, and then slowly help people to understand my brand and follow my brand. Follow my brand. So it will help me to build my brand identity. This is very useful when you are doing business, right? So this is one of the use. So it will help me to enhance my digital presence, establish my brand credibility. Customers look for what others are saying about, build a community, word of mouth, marketing, and virality. Right? So, any idea, right? It's a known fact that I usually like what others like. Can I use social media for my offline marketing? Is it possible? Have you ever thought about that? I have a social media page or a channel. Can I use it to influence the decision making ability of my offline marketing? Is it possible? Can you give me an example, Shivam? Yeah, correct. Absolutely. Apart from that, this is one amazing example. I'll show it to you. So, one of the biggest challenge in this world is to ensure that women come to your shop, they buy. Right? No open agenda, but the shopping population is women. So, and they spend like 2, 3, 4 hours before they decide to buy. So, they did a logic understanding this, and they understood that most of us like what others like. For example, let's say I do not like a dress, but somehow I have to wear it for some unforeseen reason. After I wear it, if 10 or 11 people praise me about the dress, I will also start liking the dress. Yes? If you don't like something, but people around you are praising, you also end up liking that. Is that what happens to most of us? So I'll tell you one very good example of a company called CNA. Let's see what they did. So you see this hanger and you see a number in the hanger. What is this number? So when I'm shopping in my offline shop, I also have a Facebook page. When somebody likes some product On my Facebook page, I see what is being liked, and this will influence my buying decision. Can happen, and I am actually giving my users more reason to buy, so they're not confused. What an amazing thought this is, right? My Facebook page, people are liking it. Very nice. Now, can I use this data to ensure that my offline marketing is not suffering? My audio is not clear for Sachin or for everybody. Because I have a speed of 20 Mbps. Let me check once again my speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is my audio clear? Okay, so people sometimes, there could be a local issue also from my end or your end. If it's my end, so I have a constant, speedometer which I run in the background. The moment my speed goes below 15 Mbps, I get an alert. I see it in the bottom. So I would suggest, whenever you have a problem, just log out and log in back. That should solve most of the problem. If it is a problem from my end, people, trust me, everybody will have voice breakage issue. Am I correct? If there is a problem from my end, everybody will have a problem. Sachin, can you check now? Is my voice clear? Okay. Could be a one-time local issue. Sorry for this. Okay. So, is it a good idea? I'm using my online data to influence my offline sales. Look at this. Such a nice idea, right? Right? Something similar needs to be done so that my customers my customers buy from me without leaving. I do not let my customers go away, right? So can I use something to influence their decision making ability? This is one such way. Cool. So this is the power of social media. I can use my online data to also influence my offline sales, right? So what is social media marketing? Social media marketing refers to the process of creating, publishing, and sharing content that attracts, very importantly, the relevant target segment. So the good thing is I can target my segment for a business and encourages them to share and respond in different social media channels. This helps in generating online traffic to create my brand and generate sales. Right? It's all about, can I can I reach out to my target audience, right? And create, publish, and share content that can attract them, okay? And encourage them to share and respond on other social media channels. This helps in generating online traffic to create brand and to generate sales. So there are different types of rules that you have to follow before you start social media marketing. You will have to follow some protocol, some rules, right? So these are different platforms. SlideShare, which is a written or visual publishing social media platform. You have live stream, blog, Ustream, talk radio for live streaming. Now even you also have Facebook Live for this now. Vimeo, YouTube, so for video sharing. For image sharing, you have Flickr. Picasa is no longer there, it's become Google Images. I just put it over there just to know. And you have Instagram. For collaboration, you have Wikibooks, Wikipedia, Yahoo Answers, and now you also have Quora. Quora is a very good example of collaboration. where people talk about different things. Then you also have your microblogging site like Tumblr, Twitter, Plunk, and then your social media networking site like MySpace, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, where you connect with each other. Okay, so there are different channels. We will mainly cover Facebook. So in our training, we will cover Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, four of them, because they are most widely used paid channels. I'll also show you what is Pinterest and what is TikTok practically tomorrow and next week. Right? So we will have 3 sessions on social media marketing. Today is all about trying to understand different channels, then Facebook, and then the other channels. So what channels? Instagram. So Facebook and Instagram are same. So when I do Facebook, I'll cover Instagram also because they use the same background logic, Udeshya. So if you are on Facebook, then you are on Instagram also because they both are on the same platform. Fair enough? Cool. So start with 1 or 3 channels because you have to reach the slightly bigger reach. See where your prospects hang out. How can you see this is, let's say I'm not sure. There are sites which are helping you. There's something called similarweb.com. It's a, you have free version and you also have a paid version. Both versions you have over here. And let's say I type flipkart.com. Let's say that they are my competitors. See over here, I'll know the channels. My visits in the last month, which country, direct how many, referrals, search engine, social, email, display, and this is the top referring sites. So from Outlook, Absorb, Early Deals, Kaizen, Offers, Smart Buy, I'm getting a lot of traffic to Flipkart. Okay, cool. And from here, it's going over there. In search engine, 82% is coming from organic, now 18% from paid. Social media, see maximum traffic for Flipkart is coming from YouTube. Facebook, few from WhatsApp also, Twitter and Quora. Maybe the people who are sharing on WhatsApp because of which people are coming from WhatsApp. This is how you can actually see your traffic source and see my audience hanging out. Right? Similarweb.com or use any tool of analytics once you start serving to see where my audience is coming from. And there are a lot of other tools also like nimble.com uh, or Hootsuite which you can use. Nimble.com or Hootsuite which you can use. So see where your process hang out, understand the content and posting requirements. See for social media, you should post very frequently. Should post at least 5 to 6 posts per day. The whole idea of social media is to post 5 to 6 posts per day. See if you have enough resources to handle them. So once you post, people may, say something good about it, something bad about it. Do you have enough people to handle? Sorry, I'll have to think to everybody, right? Nimble.com or Hootsuite. Right, a good website for social media planning. So, Wilson, Nimble.com and Hootsuite are good tools like a social media CRM. Let's say Praful at gmail.com. Everybody, right? Most of us will have one email address, and probably with that email address, will have an account on other channels. That's what I'm assuming. So, Nimble.com is basically a social media CRM. Like this. Say Praful at gmail.com. The entire profile will come over here. My Facebook, LinkedIn, Facebook, business, Pinterest, and then the calendar. Then I can publish one thing. I can also filter and take out profiles from what I'm looking for. So you have a social media CRM which you can use for your nurturing program. It becomes easy, right? Otherwise, you have to go to Facebook separately, LinkedIn separately, this, that separately. This will help me to go to one platform. Of course, it's a paid tool. It's not for free. It's a paid tool, but you can open a trial account and use a trial account for free. Yeah, cool. So if you can see my screen, see if you have enough resources to handle them. Look at what your successful competitors are doing. Very important, right? Something is working for my competitors will work for me. So let me check what my competitors are doing, and I have to do something similar. Some unwritten rules of social media: be authentic. People like something which is authentic. So be authentic about what you are doing. Be responsive. So if somebody is writing something negative or even positive about you, try to respond to that post or that comment. People like to be responded, right? So be responsive on social media, or else don't be on SMM. So if you are not able to respond on time, advice is stay away from it. If you are on social media, you have to be responsive. You need to have a proper content strategy. So the strategy is, even before you start your campaigns, you should have enough content which can take care of your marketing programs for at least 4 to 6 weeks. That's the minimum requirement. Even before I start my social media marketing, I should have enough buffer to take care of marketing programs for at least 4 to 6 weeks. Right? Create content to stand out in the clutter. There's too much of clutter over there. Everybody wants to be over here. So can you create content which can help you to stand out in this big back world, so that people are talking about you. Okay. Then comes next point. Listen not only to your customers but also to other brands. Why should I listen to other brands? So I'm listening to my customers. That's one of the asks. But why should I listen to other brands? What is the need for that? If I'm saying something for you to follow this is in logic, why should I listen to other brands? It's not an easy thing to do, right? It's a difficult thing to do. So why should I listen to other brands? What is the need of that? To know what they are doing so that you can stand out in the competition. Great point, Wilson. Shivam says to know what they are doing and what you should do. Absolutely brilliant, right? So if I have to be a step ahead of my competitor, I should know what they are doing. Plus, it will also help me to know what is trending, right? And I can use something similar for my brand also. Cool. L- Cross pollinate from other channels such as websites, email, and so on. Yes, we need to be a level head ahead. Yes, yes. Have social integrated to the overall marketing strategy. This is some rules which you have to follow when you are doing your social media marketing. Very important rules, right? You have to be doing this to stand out across the crowd. Cool. Next one, cross pollination. Okay, can somebody explain, Shivam, what do you mean by cross pollination in normal English terms? Forget marketing terms. In normal English terms, what do you mean by cross pollination? Anybody wants to help Shivam understand? Nobody. Absolutely. So what I'll do is I'll try to use similar content across different channels. Cross pollination basically means, can I hybrid my marketing campaigns across different channels? It's also called content repurposing and content spraying. So I'm trying to use similar content across different channels. That's the idea. Got it now? Integrated, kind of. Shivam, on the same lines. Integrated marketing across different available channels. Yes. Right? So there's some unwritten rules. Let's go more. So now you have two kinds of traffic over here. Right? One is your organic social media, and then you have paid social media. Basically same like SEO and SEM. So what is organic? It refers to the it refers to the use of social media which makes use of relevant information and has to hold interest of the readers, provides touch points, solves customer issues, and creates stickiness. Basically, you're trying to promote something for free. Apart from this, it helps you to a lot of customers. They just post something about you or complain about a service or product. So that is again a bad organic traffic. So you're getting traffic which is organic, but negative traffic. So how do I solve customers' issues? What is paid social media? Refers to all forms of marketing, use of social media where advertisers pay for ad placement. It relates to pay to play strategy, which is adopted by most of the channels right now. So if you want to play, you have to pay for it. So Facebook until 2011, most of it was organic. 2012, the IPO happened. They were looking for revenues, and now only 20% of traffic is organic. Rest 80% is mainly paid. And that's a channel, right? So you have to pay to play your content across different available channels, right? So you have organic traffic, or as you call it, earned media, and you have paid media, right? So let's see what is the organic traffic versus paid social media traffic, right? So it says that since the paid media is shown more frequently, and you can target people based on their paid media, right? Definitely it has slightly more impact and more conversions compared to organic traffic. Am I correct? If you are using the paid Facebook business platform, you have a much wider way, a much wider reach to target your audience the way you want to. So definitely it will lead me to better conversions. So organic traffic is a gray and paid is the blue one. So paid social leads to 25% more conversions than organic social because of the way I can target on paid social. No, 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 no. We'll say nobody can guarantee you. They can only tell you that we will help you to get traffic. See, once customer comes to your website, things are not in anybody's control, right? So in this one, nobody will guarantee you conversion. Not even the owner of Facebook will guarantee you conversion, right? What YouTube or some channels do is on YouTube on the homepage, right? It's called Mash and Ad. They give you minimum impression count. So on YouTube, you see the ad on the top. Just now we were seeing ad of Netflix, right? So in that they give you a guaranteed impression, right? And for the conversion, nobody can give you guarantee. Not even that, they can give you an estimated cost per conversion, that too based on your own history only, not on somebody else's history. Because you and me, let's say Amazon, Flipkart, similar platforms, right? But they will have different conversion rate because we may have different types of promotions, different kind of services. So you cannot have an apple to apple comparison between two different websites. The rest depends on the content, the user, your product, the current need, economic situation, lot of things. What they can guarantee is minimum impressions, right? That's what all the channels does, and they can try to get you as many visitors as possible. But nobody can guarantee you conversions. Unfortunately, no. Plus, even if you are doing business, I come to you and tell you I'll only pay you if you give me 100 conversions. We'll never agree because maybe my product is not good enough. So you are doing investment for my conversions? No, it will never happen. You will say minimum cost is so much. After this, I can work on conversions. Right. Facebook marketing. Let's see the organic way of Facebook marketing. Let's see how can you use Facebook features to enhance reach and engagement. Right? Why Facebook? This is the best social networking site for personal profile of the customer. Right? At 2.01 billion, Facebook has more monthly active users in June 2000, actually 18 now, right? Than any other social media channels. Growth, user base is growing at year 17%. This was as per July 2017. Engagement, average time spent on Facebook is 20 minutes. Yes, excuse me 1 minute. Excuse me. Sorry, people have a bad throat. Sorry. Yeah. So why Facebook? Because of the popularity, the growth, engagement. Average time spent per Facebook visit is easily 20 minutes nowadays. And with mobile, with the Reliance Jio launching it with 4G, 5G, all the Gs coming in, it's just going up, 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 up. Mobile ready, 1.5 billion mobile daily active users as of December 2016. Demographic. The the population with the maximum spending. Age 25 to 34, they form 30% of users, the most common age of demographic. This is the age which spends a lot, either for themselves, for the marriage or whatever, or their new kids, right? Your competition, 50 million businesses are on Facebook. So you should also have to be on Facebook. Some common terms which I'm sure all of us are aware of are personal page. You know, you can make a personal page on Facebook. Okay, can you promote your own self on Google Ads? We did search engine marketing, right? Google AdWords. Can you promote yourself on your own page on Google Ads? You can. Okay. So I can make one landing page which talks about Praful and promote Praful Kumar Jain. Am I correct on Google AdWords? Okay. Wikipedia has. Okay. How about Dinesh? What is your opinion? Can you promote yourself on Google AdWords? Like you have personal page over here. Can you make something similar in Google AdWords and then promote yourself? Is it possible? Sachin says no. Okay. Wilson says yes. Others, what do you think? Okay. As per the AdWords policy, it is only for business. So you cannot promote yourself or your page on Google AdWords. You can do it on Google search engine. That's different. On AdWords, you cannot do it. So let's say I am a chartered accountant. I cannot showcase my own page on Google AdWords, but if I have a firm, I can actually show ads for my firm. Whereas in Facebook, I can make both. I can make my own personal page, like Narendra Modi, somebody has, right? Which is made by individuals to check with friends. Plus, I can make my own business page also, right? Like Amazon or HDFC, they have their own business page, and people follow business page with all the updates. What is profile? It's a collection of photos, stories, experiences that tell your story. Yes, like business WhatsApp too. Absolutely yes. Something similar. Then you have the Facebook group, which was a big thing few years back. Now because of WhatsApp, Facebook group is slightly gone into a background because people make WhatsApp group much faster. So it is basically a page which is created for an organization or business to promote activities for a specific group of people only. This was a very big thing 4 5 years back. I would make a group so that it is easily, navigable and transparent of all the information. But now with WhatsApp coming in, this group has slightly seen a decline because people are using WhatsApp groups much more frequently. Yes, all like-minded one group. Absolutely yes, Wilson. Right? Like button allows users to show their support, right, on specific comment, post or pictures. Newsfeed. Our newsfeed, we update our status, our photos, videos, and links, and other activities. Tagging, we all know what is tagging. I tag people on someone else's post, photo, or status. Update that you share on your Facebook profile. Timeline, space on the profile that organizes your activities on Facebook page by date and year. You know what is Facebook Live? Facebook Live is a new big thing, right? You go live. A lot of product launches are now happening on Facebook Live. Just imagine how people are using Facebook now. A lot of product launches are happening on Facebook Live. What an amazing thing that happened in past 3 4 years. Page and admin roles. So if you make a page, right? So user who creates the page and is in charge of how the page looks and what is published on the page. Oh yes, they did. But then they could not get through it. I know. Facebook had bid for the ICC Cricket World Cup. Yes, to make it go live. Yes. In fact, Facebook wants to get into everything right now. And recently there was an interview of Facebook person. So now they're feeling their biggest competition is coming from TikTok. So their USC was video actually. So YouTube is different, Facebook is different, and TikTok is different. So Instagram was there. Yes, the core business is slowing down. Absolutely. There's so much of clutter right now. Right? I think LinkedIn is one of the only sites which is keeping its values intact. It is a B2B website for professionals. It's trying to still keep that value there, though even that has slightly deproved, but it's still trying to, be to what it was, the standard. Yes. Fan is user who like a particular Facebook page. Post views, number of people who have seen the post written by you or who have seen the photos which have updated, so on and so forth. Page views, number of people who have seen your Facebook page. There are a few Facebook terms that are commonly used. Now, there are posts, right? You post a lot of things, right? So, I just kept this like this to show you how Facebook looks, right? So, how does Facebook choose what to show in newsfeed? Have you ever thought about this? So, you see a lot of things on the Facebook page, right? On your wall. How does Facebook decide what kind of pages or posts they should show on your wall? For example, let me go to my Facebook page. I may see post of few friends, some friends' images, right? Right now, there might be a lot of people who are posting, right? See, oh my God, one ad, two ad. See, all these are for learning because it's doing something. Three ad tabula. Oh, how does Facebook decide which post to show to me? I was thought about this. So there are a lot of things which come to me. This post of my friends. I scroll down more and more things. How does Facebook decide what kind of post based on your interest and activity? Okay, great point. Uddesha, what else apart from that? So, based on rightly said, my interest and my previous activity. What else apart from? So, apart from that, you can also, so it's called IPCTR. There are more than 200 factors, in fact, right? Interest, as said by Udeshya, interest of the user in the creator. Let's say Udesha and me are Facebook friends. Whenever Udesha posts something, I like it or I, share it or whatever. So now I know, or now Facebook knows that Praful is interested in almost every post of Udesha. Then post. This posts performance amongst other users. So when I posted something, how well did I get engagement among other users? Creator. Performance of past post by the content creator amongst other users. So what is the historical performance of the creator? Type of post is like a status, photo, link, video with a user. Let's say me. If I am the user, do I like pictures, status updates, photos, location updates, whatever? Recency. How new is the post? Easy, right? IPCTR, interest, post, creator, type, and recency. So interest is basically interest of the user in the creator. This post performance amongst other users, performance of past post by the content creator amongst other users, type of post like status, photo, link, user prefers, how new is the post. Make sense, everybody? Right? So this is one of the most important factor that is taken into consideration when user wants to buy something or when the posts are shown to users. So 4 steps the Facebook algorithm uses to rank content. Who posted these stories? This is a signal. Which person? Now, if this person is already there in the past, what has been the interest of other users whenever this person is posting? This is what we call influencers. Influencers who post very, very frequently, right? Some key signals that Facebook considers this. Have you ever thought about this, my dear friends? When you post something, what happens to it? Have you ever thought, how can my post become viral? Why are my posts being shown to only some people? Why am I seeing posts of some people only? Have you ever thought about this? It's a mindset. If you think about this, then only you can post things in a better way, right? Am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, my dear friends. So ask yourself these questions. When I post something, what happens? Why am I seeing same post again and again? Right? That's why I covered all this to make you understand the logic. Logically, what will happen? See, you can always make your own page and start publishing. But once you publish, what will happen? In the background, what's happening? What is the Facebook doing as algorithm? That's what is important to know, right? Because that will help you to understand this is how I need to keep posting. So who posted the story? So some key signal that Facebook considers is Facebook algorithms gives preference to content from friends and family over content from pages. How often, how often the users interacted with page posting and updates. Oh, sorry, Wilson. I'll do a quick recap. Nothing. It's IPCTRS. When I am on Facebook, this I'll quickly wrap up because others have read this twice, right? So when I am on Facebook, how are posts? Wilson, I'll do it from here. These are the pages, right? Sorry about your connection, but I'll just quickly wrap up because I've read this twice in the interest of other people's time. Sorry for that. Okay, no problem. So if I am on Facebook, how are the posts shown to me based on interest of the user on the creator, the post past performance, creator's past performance, type of post, whether it is a photo, status, or whatever, how new is the post? Right? Cool. No problem. And then on Facebook, how will they check who posted the story based on this? Facebook algorithm gives preference to content from friends and family over content from other pages as of now. Unless a paid thing. For paid thing, definitely they thoughts. How often has a user interacted with the page posting the update? Previous negative feedback on the page. The more negative feedbacks you have, the less chances of you going up on the channel, right? Engagement. How share worthy is the post? How many people, how many people are writing long and thoughtful comments on the post? Very important. Overall engagement on the post, negative feedback on the post, and average time spent on the post by other people. Okay. Then, when the update was posted, how recently the post was posted, friend tags, how many people you have tagged. That's why you see a lot of people tag a lot of people. So it shows on their walls also. That's a plan, right? If I tag a lot of people, it'll keep showing on their wall also. That's how it becomes more and more viral. But nowadays a lot of people don't like it. So don't tag it until and unless it's your close friend. A recent comment from the friend, post type. Past user interaction with the same post type, how informative or useful the post has been. This is something to check for the post, right? Now let's understand the organic reach on Facebook. What is organic reach? Organic reach is the number of people who see your content without paid channel, right? And this is decreasing every month. Why? Because Facebook wants to make revenue. They want a lot of people to use the paid services. So Google still they have their SEO is there. SEM has been tweaked.
Facebook has changed a lot of things. Dead, yeah. Organically, hardly 15 to 20% traffic can become to organic. So unlike Google, Facebook, they have almost killed the organic traffic. Google still gives a lot of importance to organic traffic, right? That's what I feel. I may be wrong also. See the way it has gone down. So it's 2 years back, almost from 15% reach to almost it came to 3 or 2%, right? Why? 2012 was the time when the IPO was launched. When IPO was launched, they were looking for revenues, they have stakeholders, and then slowly and steadily they have almost removed the entire gamut only of organic traffic, right? See, from almost 12% of all pages to it has come down to 6%, right? So average organic reach of content published on brand Facebook pages has gone down big time, big time, big time. Yes, I agree with you, Udesha. Facebook is definitely good for paid SMM, right? That too for branding purpose. I am not saying it for conversion. Branding purpose is very good tool. You have to be on Facebook if you are trying to build a big brand. Facebook is very useful for branding as a channel, right? So why Facebook organic reach declining? Well, good question, right? More and more content is being created. That's one more thing, right? Space is same. The content is huge right now. While space on the newsfeed as well time to absorb it's limited, right? Earlier, let's say there were only 100 posts that were created. Now there are 1,000 posts being created. So 10 times more increase the number of posts only. One reason, competition in the newsfeed is increasing, which was not there earlier. Very less people knew Facebook, all that stuff. Now everybody wants to get for free traffic. The different people are using different tactics to come on the title. They are using that like bait to get more and more likes. Fair enough. Then the newsfeed algorithm is designed to show each person on Facebook only content that's relevant to them. This ensures that people are more active and engaged with stories that appear in their newsfeed. The biggest reason for the decline is my organic space is the same, right? But the number of people, but the number of people who are trying to show on this is high. Okay, so that's the reason, right? So there's too much of competition. Space is similar, but high competition. That's one reason for it to happen like this way. So Facebook has become more of a pay-to-play platform. Okay, so it says if you really want to reach your target audience on Facebook, you will need to supplement your organic efforts with paid advertising. Create awesome share worthy content, right? And then promote it. How? Through ads to reach it to the right audience. When the audience shares the content, it will definitely gain organic reach also. So if you have to get organic traffic, first thing is, can I try and get my pay thing slowly up? Now, if my pay thing is up, definitely, my organic reach might also increase, right? So how do I create content for my social media? So can somebody interpret this? It basically means that the roots are the content, right? So if you want, yeah,
creating content corridor. Absolutely. That's one thing. So over here, it says that content is a root for any successful thing on social media, right? And this is the best strategy to have a successful social media strategy. Variety in content and post trending content. Absolutely yes, Wilson. So when you make your content, right, you have to understand your audience. Who is the audience for your business? What kind of content would they find useful, fun, and valuable on different social media platforms? Right. So recently, remember Rahul Bose had posted something that he was charged 444 rupees for two bananas. Now look at that same content being used by a lot of companies. What do you get in for 444 rupees? Two bananas or Amazon Prime with so and so thing, right? So people who actually follow news were shown this kind of content, right? Yeah, Renu Mondal, absolutely. The next thing to happen recently, a sensation that has been happening from few days. A lot of people might use that thing. Yes, Wilson. Key approach would be social, always think like a user and not like a marketer. Focus on adding value to your users. Right? Before posting on your Facebook brand, think of this. If I was a target customer for my brand, would I find the content useful, fun, or valuable enough for me to share it with my friend on Facebook? If the answer is yes, only then does that content deserve to be published on a brand page. Yeah. So for any social media platform, understand why the audience is present there and post content that strikes a chord with them, right? So on social media, people want stories, not marketed content. Find something that resonates with them and engage effectively. They want something which resonates with them, right? So why do people share on social media? Let's understand the psychology of social sharing. Why do people share on social media, right? People have always shared, right? From caves to walls to Facebook walls. We have wanted to always share what we wanted to do, right? So to bring valuable and entertaining content to others. Why? So as per recent survey, 49% of marketers say that sharing allows them to inform others of content, right? They find entertaining or products that they care about to define themselves to others. 68% share to give people a better sense of who they are and what they care about. This is as per the New York Times, right? So this is the idea. First of all, it will help me to define myself. Plus, it will help me to support my content marketing efforts. People will know me because my content is being shared. To grow and nourish these relationships. So let's say I have 100 people who come to my website. Nowadays, the moment you are free, what do you do? The moment you are free, what do we all do? Anybody? Are we on internet? Yeah, we are on internet, right? So we just go check things here and there. So let's say 100 people are coming on a website. How many of them come with an idea to buy something or to do some research? Out of 100 people who come to a website for the first time, how many of them do you think come with an intent to buy? Any idea? So as per a study by a company called Marketo, right? Out of 100 people who come to a website, only 2 or 3% people maximum come with an intent to buy. 2% will never buy, but 95% of my population is there to do some business. It's 95% people. As per market average, 95% of people who come on my website for the first time, they come with just to do some research. And if you nurture them, if you talk to them, if you have a data-driven strategy, right? If you can attract them, 70% of this 95% of people will convert from you or on your competitor, right? So definitely you will have to convert them. So you have to create an engagement magnet. For that, you have to grow and nourish your relationship, and that's why SMM is a very good channel. So 78% of marketers, people like us, share information online because it lets them stay connected to people they have not otherwise stayed in touch with. Otherwise, I would have not even spoken to them. But because I am posting, these people keep seeing me, right? 69% share information because it allows them to feel more involved in the world, to feel our presence, and to increase engagement also, right? So I want people to not to forget me. Nowadays, out of sight is out of mind, right? To get the word out about causes. 84% share because it is the best way to support causes or issues they care about, like Heart Foundation Day. They want to raise some charity work, something. They do it because they want to share some good causes, right? So this is the reason why people share content, to bring valuable and entertaining content to others, define themselves to others, grow and nourish relationships, self-fulfillment, to get the world about causes, right? Some key ingredients are inspiring. You should inspire people to do something, right? Informative of education, entertaining, trigger emotions. People nowadays, emotional connect is very important. People should be able to connect or relate to the content. Any example of some ad of emotions? Ads of Surf Excel, दाग अच्छे होते हैं. They kind of actually create emotions in a lot of people's mind. You're able to relate to the content. Dairy Milk is a crazy guy. Absolutely. कुछ मीठा हो जाए. The ads that Dairy Milk have for every occasion, the ads are brilliant, I'm to say. One more thing, there was an ad of Google, right? There's one guy in Pakistan, one in India. They both get during they are friends of childhood. During partition, they get separated. Through Google Maps, they're able to find each other, the grandkids. I'm not sure of Ammonia Cement, but I know Dairy Milk for sure. I know or this Vodafone Zulus, which was entertaining, right? Ammonia Cement, I have to check, right? So these are key ingredients. So you should have a very good art of storytelling. Great marketing always has great storytelling at its heart. You should be good in telling stories to the customers, right? Right? So now let's see how you can make a Facebook page. All of us know to make a Facebook page, a business page. Everybody knows how to make a business page. Oh, guys, have you already made, or someone tell you to make it? No, okay. So I'll show you over your screenshots. Then I'll make a business page on my Facebook account also. Fair enough? So first thing is, okay, let me open my Facebook account only. Right? So how do I make a page? I click on the tab of create. You see create tab? Page, add, group, event, marketplace listing. I click on page. Right? Do you want to make a business page, brand page, or public figure? That is, this is my personal page. This is my business page. Let's say business page. I give page a name. Let's say I give the name as Geeky Reviewer, some business name. And let's say this is a writer. right? It's creating 1 minute. So I can make a public page and a business page like this. Now I'll have to add a profile picture, which you all know. Let me skip this for now. Skip. Oh, go forward. Right? And now this is my business page. Technically, I can make my own handle of my page and ask people to follow. See, I can also put my own username also. You can either add something I would want to name a username as, say Praful, 1 minute, something, some name, right? If it's available, I get it. Or I'll put over here, Geeky Reviewer. So not there. Okay, review. Okay, Praful page. Pages. Ah, so this is there. So I can make my own username and do it. This is how I can make, and then I can keep posting it. A business page, and I can also add buttons to make it look much better. Book with me, contact me, learn about business, shop with me. Just shop with me. Shop now. Next, I'll give my shop on my page. Finish. Some error is happening. Okay, what's the error? Settings. Right? Now let's say I want to delete this page. Delete your page. Save. So I don't want to keep this page. Delete. Same way I can also make my own personal page also if I want to. See, this is my personal page, Praful Jain. I don't have many followers. I just made this to understand few things. Right? Add a button. We also can add a button. Almost same. This is the name is different. Right? Same thing I put over here. So you can go over here, click on the page. It's a local business page, company, brand, product. This was the old interface. And once you do that, write about your page, upload a profile picture, put something, add followers, and that should be do. And then you can add new people. So tabs that are home, photos, events, videos, posts, this will allow you to change few things on your Facebook page. Cool. So what you can do is people spend 10 minutes now, right? All of you spend 10 minutes. And can you make one personal page and one business page? Some business, and you can always delete it. It's not that you will have to always keep that. But can you do that? Everybody? You'll have a lot of tabs at the bottom. Spend 10 minutes, right? And type in your questions while doing something. Let's say while doing something, you're not sure of some tab, type it. I'll be glad to answer you, right? I want all of you to make at least one personal page and one business page. And let me know the difference between both of them. Ideally, both will be same, just that the type will be different. Yeah? Can you do that? The whole idea was let you will make a page, you'll understand how it is happening. Cool. So I'll give you 6:37 now. Let's meet again 6:47. I'm online. Please type in your questions. Was the error, Akshay? Something like me? I think there's some issue going on. I know the same error. Could be some tech issue going on right now. See, I also add the button right now. Let's say, this is my page, right? Publishing tools. Right? There's some tech issue going on, I think so, because I'm also getting the same error. It says issue person. Could be some error going on the backend right now. See, if I add the button, right? Let's say shop with you, shop now, next, shop on your page, finish. This is right. This is some issue going on in the backend. Let us see this. Let's see what is the error, right? I also saw it the first time. See, you have reported a problem. Could be a issue from backend, right? I'm not sure why it is happening, but it was working fine till yesterday when I did make some changes. Could be a technical issue at the backend, right? So maybe if you want, we can report it. Just wait, or let us, try to do something else. Let us add, give me a website link. Let's say geeky reviewer dot blogspot dot in. Same thing. There's some issue going on in the backend, right? So could be an issue with the backend also. Mm. So it's only for the button which is like book now, right? So hopefully try again tomorrow and see if it is working fine. Looks like there's some issue from the back end, Akshay. Hmm. Oh, it's there. See the book now? It's there right now. It's already processed book now thing. Hmm. Hmm. So one more thing, Akshay, are you able to enter a website which is valid? Because I'm entering Amazon, it's working, but if I'm entering my blog, it's not working. So can you try with a URL which is a working URL? maybe they want to verify before they make it public. Everybody else, apart from Akshay also. But it's a good way, no, to promote things for free. And Akshay, you should try if you're able to, let's say, enter Flipkart or let's say Zomato.com and see if it's working. So when you make a button, Akshay, I just showed you, right? If you were seeing my screen, right? Can you guys see my screen? I was able to enter the URL on my page. I'll show once again, right? So let's say I want to add a button on a sign up page, edit button, right? Let's say contact or shop with me, shop now. Next, over here I enter a link. Instead of shop on a page, amazon.co.in. So the moment they click on it, they go to my Amazon page. See, this is working. So if your page is not live, you may get this error. Like my page is not live, so I'm getting this error because how will they share anything which is not live? Now did you get the point of how to enter URL, Akshay? Edit button, and I enter my URL over here, website link. Enter a valid link and let's see. And let's say if you want to delete this button, click on this delete button. Done, gone. Right? And right now my page is not published. It's not yet live. So that's why maybe it's giving an error when I'm trying to use my own page to showcase my thing. But easy how to make a page, everybody? Yes, any questions? Akshay, Sachin, Shivam, Uddesha, Shavai, Saring, Wilson. Right? What is a business page? We'll see tomorrow. How to make Facebook business insights, how do you bid, what are the bidding strategies. That we'll do tomorrow. Today we thought we'll just do basics of SMM and make a Facebook page and whatever we can do for free on Facebook. Right? Like this. Add profile picture, add favorite for ease of success, location, interest. Right? Some tabs you can use is tabs and apps helps you to customize. So sorry, the page is just going crazy now. Okay. Customize your page and get the desired actions from your fans. We saw right now, right? Sign up, shop now. Some call to action buttons were being given over there. Tabs come with your page when you create it. Besides standard tabs such as about, oh, you already have a photography page. Listen, great. Can you ping this to us? Okay, Sachin made one page. Great, people. Let's see this. Wilson, you can also show your page. Sachin Kumar Katnawar. Oh, nice. This is Sachin's page. 10 minutes of fun. Facebook is showing information to help you better understand. Create your own page. And this is Sachin's page. Oh, nice. Sachin, can you give more information? Also add a background picture if possible. Wonderful. What is your page, Wilson? This is Wilson's page. Let's see. For photography, okay. Click through. The name of your page is Click Through, Wilson. There's nothing actually on that page, Wilson. You just have one page. Am I right? Okay, okay, okay. Great. Wonderful. Try to use it. It's a very powerful tool. And Wilson, if you're a good photographer, actually you may have a lot of followers and you can actually own up your own photography institute if you want to. Oh, Insta? Oh, then it's fine. Insta is good enough for photography. Cool. Mobile phone. Okay, okay. No problem, Sachin. No problem. Cool. Rest have also been able to make. So apart from that, you have lot of tabs which can help you to customize your page. So try to play with the tabs, right? Like photos, events, videos, they all come for free. So besides some tabs which are standard, that about event photos, you also have custom page tabs where a Facebook platform. It allows you to highlight your points to connect with the audience, right? So Facebook apps can cater to different functionalities such as booking, lead management, e-commerce, and so on. Example, Shopify is one of the most popular Facebook app turning your page into e-commerce. Shopify, you all know what is Shopify? It's basically a app for e-commerce companies to complete the orders, right? So it's one of the most famous apps to turn your normal page into e-commerce page. Remember, display your apps on top clearly so that people know about it. Promote your apps to the post that you do in Facebook, right? Then comes your group, right? So Facebook groups can be created by individuals or by businesses, can be open, closed, or secret, should foster discussions, share a common interest. All of us know how to make a group. Simple, right? Let's say I want to make a group. Again, create group, and then I can add people with similar interests. I can make it private or public. Public is anyone can see who's in the group and what they post. Private is only members can see who's the group and what they post. So let's say I want to make a group, add people, and I create, it's created. Why do we make groups? So that we can discuss common platforms, common themes, and take it forward from there. Right? So you can customize groups with good cover photo, amazing descriptions, and clear rules. Choose the correct group type. You can create wiki, upload documents, have chat facilitation, create a group handling plane in your social media calendar. Have a calendar which you just saw. I made a calendar. Maybe have a group handling plan in your calendar to check which group is doing what. But it's not very often used now because of WhatsApp chat. It was very, very well 4 5 years back. Now since WhatsApp has come, this has become obsolete almost. Right? So I can make a group type to buy and sell for close friends. I can make a club, events plans, family, neighbors, parents, projects, school or class, study group. I can make a group for all these types. Right? Remember to follow the following points while using Facebook group. It's not only about you, your content, no. Provide value to the customers also. Don't say about me, myself, me, myself. Share and discuss relevant tips, events and issues. Talk with your ambassadors who you think are influencers. Promote events and offers. Don't oversell. It should be more of a useful thing and not a selling platform. Encourage participation with hooks such as quizzes, tutorials, polls, and so on and so forth. Right? So, like a normal group. You can create a group for a lot of people to come to a platform. Right? You can also link group to pages. A new feature from Facebook. I can link a group to different pages. Link and showcase groups on your page, your Facebook page also. Power to post or comment as a page on your group. Enable insights on the growth and engagement. Useful feature if one brand has different interests to target. Right? I can add a lot of tabs also. Group. In my page also, I can link my group. Right? So on my page, I can look different groups. So same way you have events, which let's do today, tomorrow. It's 56 now. Right? So people, let's stop over here.